The other day I was asked what's the difference between state and federal court. And the answer is not simple, because the difference is like night and day. Federal court is very strict, deadline intensive. Judges will be very demanding in terms of what you write. Everything is decided pretty much on paper, so you gotta write something very good that you're gonna have to persuade some very highly competent law clerk or magistrate or federal judge, and you better file it on time. That pressure makes it probably more expensive to litigate in federal court. We personally love litigating in federal court. It's definitely more intensive and more expensive. In state court, it's completely different. There are deadlines, but there's way more breaks that judges give when it comes to deadline. There's a lot of extensions going on. Cases drag for longer. In federal court, you have a case literally from beginning to end in 12 months. In state court, it could last 2, 3, or even 4 years. Writing is less important. Sometimes lawyers go to hearings and they haven't written anything. A hearing is required for every single motion that is filed, for example. Unlike federal court. Federal court, we rarely have a hearing. Things are decided basically on the papers that you file. That's basically the difference. Sometimes there are cases that can be filed on either or, and you have to select, and we can advise you as to what's the best forum for you based on the facts of your case, your budget, etc. But it is quite different, and it is important to know a lawyer that can litigate in both and understands the pros and cons of each forum.